How soon is too soon to make a grand romantic gesture? For Jose, maybe 2 or 3 dates.
Okay.
For Alexis, maybe 10 or 15
Probably,
years.
Times that by 5, then maybe.
Yeah. Well, it really depends on the person. And one of our listeners decided to do something incredibly thoughtful for a woman after their date happened. And he spent a lot of time and creative energy to come up with this idea just to make her smile.
That's sweet.
Surprisingly, his romantic gesture was not as well received as he expected it would be.
Oh, no.
Was it too much? Too grand of a grand gesture? We're going to find out in your brand new second date update next. When you're growing up, you hear people say phrases like, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard that, yeah.
A for effort.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
I've heard all those,
Feels
Jeff.
like you're not believing them, Jeff.
Well, I never realized it's just grown-ups' way of politely telling you, you failed.
Yeah.
But hey, you tried.
That's right, Jeffrey.
And today, I would like to give an A for effort to our listener, Ricky.
Uh-oh.
Because even though he is not getting a call back, he
gosh.
did put a crazy amount of effort into his post-date show of appreciation. And Ricky, you know what? At least you tried.
Oh, God. That sounds so condescending, Jeff.
You keep trying by contacting us, so you're not giving up, and I do respect that. So, Ricky, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky, I mean, what an intro. How you feeling? You feeling really confident now? that
Yeah.
Jeff talked you up like
Well,
that?
I was confident, and everything seemed great. I'm wavering. I'll say that. I'm wavering.
Okay.
It said in your email that this girl that you went out with is LeAnn. And before we get to the extra effort that you put in after the date, because only I know what that is right now, obviously you must have had a pretty good time with her, because I'm guessing you don't do this for everybody.
No, I certainly don't.
Okay.
Do what?
Did you meet LeAnn on a dating website?
Yes, we did meet on a dating app. That's just the way it is these days, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's normal.
What'd you like about her? What stood out?
Well, one of the things that I thought we really connected on is that we're both cat people. But,
Cat people.
we had really great conversation, and it was just good vibes the whole time. Lots of laughs. It was very, what I thought was natural.
That's a
Okay.
good bond.
What-
That's a good bond.
Where were you bonding? What date did you choose to do?
So we did a cooking class. It was an Italian theme.
That's cute. Was that your idea?
Yeah, it was. And she was very hyped about it, too. So I thought we were in great shape just to get started.
Totally. You
That'd be
learning
so
something new
fun.
together. Like, you'd like that, right, Alexis?
Can we make mac and cheese?
Okay. I meant you need that, don't you, Alexis?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
actually what I meant.
Now,
That's what I meant.
It's a cool idea, but isn't that like more of a established couples
Kind
thing?
of.
Like
Can you talk
and
a lot during it? Like, I don't know.
It's funny you say, because it did seem like a lot of the people that were in the class were a little bit older, and I definitely saw some rings in there. So I would guess they were married.
I mean, but why would that be a big deal? I mean, you're in a room with married people. We're not scary,
Well, you are, but
I don't
most
know.
aren't.
I don't know how that would affect your date.
Other than, I would say in the beginning, they kind of did like a meet and greet with everyone. We had to say we were on the first date, and I'm pretty sure we were the only ones on the first
That
date.
would be.
Okay, you brought attention to you.
Because then married old people are like, oh my God, you guys are so
Yeah,
cute.
and then they want to help.
Totally.
And the guy's like, run now.
This is
I
my
hate
10th
that.
class.
Yeah, but
Get out of here.
it's just what guys say to other guys. But it sounds like you had a good time with her.
We really did. We had lots of fun. It was just, we were laughing like the whole time.
That's
Okay,
great.
so
Nice.
and now are we talking about what he did after? Is that where we're at? Like, it sounds like the date was fantastic.
I want to know what he made. Is that important?
No,
Like a bolognese?
no,
or
it doesn't matter,
spaghetti?
Jose.
Well,
I think it's a fair question. What
Yay, Jeff!
what did you end up
come on.
making with LeAnn?
We ended up making a tiramisu.
Oh, that's that little coffee cakey
Yeah.
dessert?
Yeah, with like
Okay.
the lady fingers
So
or whatever
good.
that they do.
Oh.
Okay. Now I'm realizing it really wasn't that important to the date, probably.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
a foodie.
you know what?
There's some foodies out there that are happy I asked. Text
Jose,
in if you're happy.
that's the one question you're allowed for this segment, so
Dang
you've been cut off.
Used it.
All right. After you made your tiramisu together, how did the night or the date end?
It was classic first date end. We gave a hug, said goodbye, and excited to see you soon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That
Okay.
sounds also
It's
positive.
not classic for Brooke.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, okay, good reviews on the date part. Now let's get to the extra effort that you put in afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like I said earlier, we had both kind of connected on being cat people.
Yeah.
So the next day, I sent her flowers and I sent her a note.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say a cat.
I mean, I was like,
No.
you don't just send cats.
Okay.
No, we're not sending live animals.
Okay.
Okay.
What does the cat have to do with it?
Well, what is it? Yeah, in the note.
So I wrote the note, but I wrote the note as if I was the cat, right? The note coming from the cat.
Just said meow 10
Wait,
times.
like your cat or?
So I got a copy right here. I'll read it for you.
Okay.
Oh, you made
Okay.
a copy. Wow. Okay.
I don't think he means like he printed a copy at Kinko's.
No,
Yeah.
it's
just
like
wrote it
still
in
in
on
his
his phone.
He
Photo
framed it. It's up
in
on his
his
wall.
wall.
sent emails.
Okay,
or
go
whatever.
ahead. What does
No,
it
it's
say?
Laminated.
Laminated.
Starts off by saying meow, because that's how cats talk.
Thank you for clarifying.
Off to a romantic
Solid.
start.
Yeah,
Keep
Alexis
going.
wasn't sure.
It's your feline friend, Mr. Jenga.
And that's her cat's name?
Yes, Mr. Jenga.
Okay.
Aw.
And so I said, I know, my paws are surprisingly good at typing, but I had to send you a note because I miss you so much.
This is so funny.
Okay.
This
This
is
will work on
elaborate.
me.
Okay.
But why,
Going.
and why would her cat miss her?
I basically said, so when you're at work, the house isn't the same without you. Your laugh and
Oh.
those delightful treats you sneak me when you think no one's looking. So can you come home soon so I can hear about your date with Ricky?
Oh, that's cute. Way to cute way to
Good
end
job, dude. That was awesome.
Okay.
it. So what did she say when she got it?
Well, I didn't get much from her. So
What do you mean?
What?
it was thanks for the note and the flowers. Really nothing else.
Like a wow, just a
Oh.
thank you.
I
and a
mean,
handshake.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, and maybe
Yeah.
she's not good
Yeah.
with words. You know what I mean? Like some people don't text a lot
That's
or
true.
have a hard time.
Definitely felt like a middle school butt out hug, like we were in trouble and we're supposed to be dancing, but it just felt very reluctant.
Well, okay.
Okay.
I mean, kind of just like middle school, you're coming to us to go to her to ask her how she feels, and then we'll come back and
You're
report
never too
to
old
you.
to do that.
That's right. We're going to do the telephone thing
Oh, wait,
in
Brooke
real
just
life.
handed me a piece of paper to hand to Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, circle yes or no.
I'll get to that later. First, we got to come back and do your second date update when we call LeAnn right after this. Guys, I hate that my mind went here,
Uh-oh.
but I just thought of the worst case scenario
What?
for when we make this call.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
no.
Like, we dial, the phone rings,
Yeah?
it gets picked up, and in the background, you hear LeAnn's muffled voice screaming for help.
Why? What's wrong? How could she need help?
Then her cat, Mr. Jenga, comes on the line and says, "Hello. LeAnn can't come to the phone right meow.
Jeff.
She's kind of tied up.
It's the cat.
Leave a message unless this is Ricky, in which case, if you're looking for a date, I left something in my litter box just for you."
Jeff, why would none of
I said it's the worst case scenario, not the most likely
That's
scenario.
Okay.
true.
Mr. Jenga is not going to turn against lovely LeAnn, okay? They're like BFFs. If
I don't know.
anything, Mr. Jenga would be telling LeAnn, you're too good for this guy.
Unless LeAnn likes the guy so much that Mr. Jenga's left with no choice but to hold
No.
her hostage.
Mr. Jenga's jealous.
These things
I
happen
see.
in
I
the
miss
dating world
motivation.
every
I
single
see.
day. And if you're just joining us and you don't know what I'm talking about,
It would be likely.
our
Yeah.
listener Ricky had a clever idea after their meetup to send LeAnn flowers and a note written from her cat in a playful way,
Yeah,
basically
cute.
saying, "I miss you, come home and tickle my belly."
And then tell me about how your cute date with
Right.
Ricky.
So, anyway, she's not responding as well as Ricky thought she would to that. We're trying to help him figure out if something else happened, if there's a reason for why.
Right, right. Can you think of anything, Ricky, that went weird on your date? Because it all sounded so good.
I cannot think of anything else.
Yeah.
I really did think it was a great date.
I don't blame you for that. I mean, his recap was lovely. Sounded like a great night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's just call LeAnn and see if she has an answer or if Mr. Jenga picks up the phone and is holding her hostage. It
I
could
hope.
happen.
I really hope.
I mean, if cats could talk, it would be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, and I feel like Mr. Jenga would have the accent you used.
Yeah.
I thought that was spot on, Jeffrey.
Let's figure it out. I'm dialing her number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this LeAnn?
Yes?
Oh, she doesn't sound like she needs
She
any
sounds like
help.
she's in distress,
No,
like
I
she
don't
didn't
think
want
so,
to answer
Jeff.
that
I
question.
don't think so.
Or is this the cat?
LeAnn?
Yeah.
Sorry, this.
What's going on?
Yeah, you're on a radio show right now. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, LeAnn.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
I'm sorry. What is this about?
Look at that. Cat's got her
Confusing.
tongue,
Uh-huh.
Jeffrey.
Hey, nice, Brooke.
Yeah.
We're doing this segment here called a second date update because we're trying to help one of our listeners get in contact with you after you went out with him once. It's a guy named Ricky.
Wow.
Okay. Wow in a good
Uh-huh.
way? Like, wow.
Yeah.
Or wow.
Or like, wow.
Like,
We did talk to Ricky about it, and
he talked to you? Oh my God.
No,
Well,
it's
yeah.
Is that
fine.
bad?
It sounded cute. It sounded like you guys had a great date night.
that's how we know what your number is so that we could reach out because
Yeah.
he said that you guys went to a cooking class together. You guys made tiramisu, bonded over the fact that you both have cats, and he said after the date he sent you some flowers with a note and pretended like he was your cat, Mr. Jenga.
Yeah, he was trying to be cute and flirty and funny.
Okay.
So he felt like the date went really well, and he was actually expecting to see you again. That's why he's confused that there hasn't been any plans made.
We did have a nice date. I've never had anybody bring me to a cooking class. That part was
Oh.
great.
You're saying at the end of your tiramisu making, you were totally planning on seeing him again? Can we make that assumption?
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a nice date.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then why are... Because he said that you've been kind of cold.
Yeah.
Is he reading it wrong?
No, not necessarily.
Ooh.
The date was nice. It was just what happened after that that really didn't sit well with me and made me very scared and upset.
What?
Do you mean the flowers with the note?
Yeah, the note was really cute. It was like from my cat, but
Okay.
What was scary about that?
Yeah.
You don't actually think your cat, wrote it, right?
No.
You realize that
said
it's
it
a
was
joke.
cute.
he matched the handwriting perfectly.
Oh, okay.
See, a good sense of humor.
That's
That's funny.
funny.
No,
I mean, we talked about where I worked, but I never gave him any of the actual location info for my job. So when I came out and found that, my heart sank, and I just...
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You were
Wait.
freaked out that he figured out exactly where your whatever office or
Yeah,
workplace
where you
was.
I didn't know we got him delivered there.
Also, getting it to work is a bold move.
I
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
I had just assumed he'd been to your house or picked you up and got him
Yeah.
delivered to your house.
Yeah,
You're
me
saying that he
too.
didn't know where you lived or where you worked.
What? No, I did not tell him where I worked, and it's just too quick, too soon. I didn't tell you
Yeah.
that.
It was just,
Like-
it was a boundary that was crossed for you, is what you're saying.
Exceedingly crossed, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't think that he realizes that at all.
Yeah, he didn't mean to creep you out in any way. I think he was just trying to do something nice to show
Yeah.
the extra effort he was going to put in. But Ricky is on the other line of this call, listening.
Which doesn't sound creepy
I
at
know
all.
that
Jeff.
doesn't sound good necessarily,
Why'd you say it?
but that is how these calls
We all
work.
thought it.
My bad.
What? Are you joking right now?
Yeah,
Wish,
I'm not.
Wish we were. Didn't know that this was a situation.
Ricky?
You guys.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ricky, bro.
Okay.
What?
And by here, he means on the phone, not physically like
Right.
outside your house currently.
Right, I'm not watching her.
What the heck?
Guys, what is going on?
Well,
Guys.
why don't we let Ricky step in here and explain himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, I appreciate you going to bat for me, and you pretty much hit the nail on the head. I just thought kind of going a little above and beyond to send you a cute little note because I thought we hit it off on a few things. You know, you did tell me where you worked, and
Oh, you did?
I just went on the Google, did
Went on
my
the Google.
search, and
Okay.
it,
Okay.
you know,
And maybe he did your work because delivering it to your house would have actually been.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, yeah.
That address is honestly probably easier to find near your home, but creepier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but in your mind, LeAnn, is that a boundary that's too far to cross to Google the address of your office building or whatever?
I think it really was. I feel like he could have just called me and let that happen naturally.
I do think part of it was he was trying to surprise you
Yeah.
with flowers.
exactly. it's not very romantic to send stuff after I tell you I'm sending it.
Yeah.
You also told him the name of your cat, right? He didn't like somehow
Oh my gosh, Brooke.
Google
that
search
would be
that
a
and
twist.
find that out.
I am okay with telling him the name of my cat. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, you did.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Jenga. We
So-
know it.
all
And
right.
a lot of it is timing, probably just
Sure.
because you've only been on one date. If he had waited till the fourth or the
Third or
fifth
fourth,
or whatever
yeah.
date, you would have felt like this was totally normal and sweet.
Yeah, like a cute surprise.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like a love story for me.
Oh.
But I don't think he's a bad guy. Just too much.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe you just need to hear a sincere apology.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes that can fix it, right, Ricky?
Yeah, from the heart.
Ricky, can you get Mr. Jenga to write an apology letter and mail it to her work?
He's already writing the note.
Oh,
Oh,
his
that's
little
sweet.
paws are hard at work.
Yup. Neat handwriting.
Okay. But Ricky, I mean, you get what she's saying, right?
Fully. And I honestly didn't mean to creep you out in any way. It was just something that I thought would put a smile on your face. So I'm sorry if I threw you off.
Listen to that.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, she's not. Oh, no.
Normally at this point, we would offer to send you guys out on another date and we would pay for that. I mean, I could still put that offer out there for you, LeAnn, if you want to consider another date with him and we would pay for it.
I'm gonna hang out with Mr. Jenga tonight.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Good.
Okay.
She
Okay.
only needs one male companion in her
Yeah.
life. The one with
I see.
four paws.
Or
Yes.
do you want to ask Mr. Jenga permission if it's okay for you to go hang out with Ricky?
Is that the
I'll see what he says.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
you're
there's
gonna
a
ask
little bit of
him.
hope here.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to press her too much. She's already obviously a little uncomfortable, so I don't want to make her more uncomfortable. But I was hoping we could at least get our cats together for a romantic dinner too. But
For a fancy feast.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, that would be so cute.
I was kind of on his side till I heard about the cat dinner. Now it's kind of creepy.
No.
Oh, Jeff,
Make
don't be
her
a cat hater.
We could have had a Mrs. Jenga in the picture.
Oh, good.